Thanks for tuning in. I'm Roger Odoardi, a loan officer with Blue Water Mortgage, and today we're talking about fixed rates versus adjustable rates. When you apply for your mortgage, you're going to talk with your loan officer about whether a fixed rate or an adjustable rate is going to be the right fit for you. Fixed rates are easy to understand. They're going to be fixed over the duration of the loan. They're not going to adjust. They're always going to be the same. And it's what's been most commonly done over the last handful of years in our country. Adjustable rates are somewhat different. There's going to be various ranges for adjustable rates. And what I mean by that is they're going to be fixed for a duration and then adjust for a duration after that. Typically, after the fixed rate period, they're going to adjust on either a 1 year or every 6 months. So let's talk about some examples. A 3-1 ARM, okay, ARM stands for adjustable rate mortgage. A 3-1 ARM is going to be fixed for 3 years and adjusts every 1 year after that. A 3-6 ARM is going to be fixed for 3 years and adjusts every 6 months after that. Okay, so we understand that they're going to either adjust 1 year after the fixed rate period's over, or they're going to adjust every 6 months after the fixed rate's over. So that's how the system's going to work when you're talking about adjustable rate mortgages. So whether it's going to adjust every 1 year after the fixed rate or whether it's going to adjust every 6 months after the fixed rate. Now you're going to talk about the first fixed rate, the fixed duration leading into the adjustment. You're going to have a 3-1 ARM, a 5-1 ARM, a 7-1 ARM, and a 10-1 ARM. What that means is a 3-1 ARM is going to be fixed for 3 years and adjusts every 1 year after that. A 5-year ARM is going to be fixed for 5 years and adjusts every 1 year after that. 7-1 ARM, same thing, fixed for 7 years, adjusts every 1 year after that. And a 10-1 ARM, fixed for 10 years, adjusts every 1 year after that. A slight nuance that you might find between the programs are some will have that adjustment period after the fixed period be at 6 months. So it might be something like your lender explains it to you that your fixed rate options are 3, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 10, 6. What that means, it's similar to the scale that we learned a minute ago, except after the adjustment period ends, it's going to adjust every 6 months. And that's about it. As long as you standardize it in understanding that there's 3, 5, 7, and 10 on the fixed period of the ARM, and then understanding that it's either 1 year or 6 months after that period's over, then you've got a good handle on understanding how adjustable rates work. Next, when you're deciding on whether a fixed rate or an adjustable rate is going to be right for you, the first thing you're going to think about is how long you're going to be in the property. If you think you're going to be in the property for 15 years or more, you really want to give the 30-year fixed rate or 15-year fixed rate or 20-year fixed rate, anything fixed, you really want to give that a solid look. You might be enticed by the adjustable rate mortgage because it's going to be lower to start. However, if you're in the property for a long time, you might find that you're more comfortable understanding that your interest rate is never going to change and it's going to help you sleep better at night. Now, if you think you're going to leave the property within a short amount of time, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, something like that, then you might want to look at the adjustable rate, because if you have an adjustable rate that's, say, the 5-1 ARM that we talked about earlier, if you pick the 5-1 ARM and you sell the home in 4 years, your interest rate was fixed for the time that you lived there. So now you've got a pretty good feel for understanding how fixed rates and adjustable rates work together and helping you determine what's going to be the best fit for you. There's a lot of nuances in understanding the different rates between the two. So how much better is a 3-year ARM than a 5-year ARM, or how much better is a 5-year ARM than a 7-year ARM? You know, those are the type of things that you'll want to talk about with your loan officer. And it'll be pretty easy for them to show you the math. In working with someone like Blue Water Mortgage, we're going to have access to all these programs, and we're going to have the expertise to help you ask yourself the right questions to figure out what's going to make you feel most confident in your move to purchase your next property. To learn more about fixed and adjustable rate mortgages, visit us at bluewatermtg.com.